it's like becoming unsafe.
Yeah.
Uber drivers too, because they're like, we don't know who you are getting in our car, and.
Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. On this channel we do a lot of different things within the rideshare industry, so if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. But before we get started, if you have a crazy Uber Lyft experience, whether you're a passenger or a driver, record it, send it my way, and maybe we could feature you on the channel. Alright, so I got a good story for you today. This was a passenger that I had that we were talking driver safety. She got it, so why don't other people get it? All right, so here you go. Check it out, and I'll see you right after. How you doing? What's the name for? Huh? Yep. How you doing? I'm Chris.
My boyfriend always orders them for me. That's why.
No problem. Just double checking.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just talking to, when I was coming this way today, one of the Uber drivers was telling me that Uber, somebody's suing Uber for doing that, I guess, now.
What do you mean?
Where they're gonna try to make it where, like how my boyfriend orders them for me, like you're not gonna be able to do that. It's gonna have to be you, and you're gonna have to show ID, and I guess they're gonna have a picture or something of the person you pick up, because it's like becoming unsafe.
Yeah.
Uber drivers too, because they're like, we don't know who you are getting in our car, and.
Yeah. I mean, it's protection. It's good to have protection all around.
Yeah.
I would be, I've talked about that with other drivers too, and it's fine with me taking people who aren't the actual account holder.
Yeah.
But as long as they're like as long as they're like authorized users of the account, then on the same account, then that's fine. It's just that there's got to be some way to, like, if something happens, to be able to track who it is or find out who it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's safety all around for everybody, passengers, drivers, both included.
Yeah, he was telling me but he said, they're like in court right now, and Uber's being sued about this or something he was telling me.
Yeah, it's still like the Wild West of rideshare for sure.
Yeah, I got into this one Uber, and the guy had like the dash cam, and he had like all this electronical stuff going on, and he was telling me about how he got accused by one of his passengers of something, but that it had him out of work for like 3-4 months, and like he had to prove his innocence. Because,
oh wow.
Yeah, so now he says, oh no, I have this dash cam, and it protects me, and I was like, wow, that's messed up.
Unfortunately it's a necessary thing.
Yeah.
Like I have mine too. I have one too.
Oh, you do? Yeah. See, I don't blame you.
I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like one bull report, and somebody's trying to look for a free ride, and they don't really care. So some people are starting to use it because it's defamation of character and fraud. So now passengers can get sued for that. So it's like, well, don't do it in the first place. Pay the $8 and you're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's expensive anyways.
But I couldn't believe it when he said people were actually like stealing like people's Uber rides, and I'm like, who does that? I'm like, because the person could have been going in a whole other side of town in a whole other direction, and you're taking their ride, and like,
it's
just ridiculous.
Oh, it's it's amazing because you know how there's like so many like scam calls and stuff out there trying, like the IRS and all that. And it's like, oh, well, it doesn't happen in the U.S., but like other people try scamming other ways and trying to save a few bucks and that. And it's just like, really? It's all right. Everybody's trying to do the same.
We're all trying to live here.
Yeah.
I mean, you got them scamming Uber drivers and Uber rides, and I'm like, who has time? I don't know.
Yeah.
To be listening in the crowd for someone, or that's what he said. They're like listening in the crowd. You could be ordering an Uber and a person hears it and they jump in your Uber before you get it. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow, that's just.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's also just a honest mistake too. Like, you know, if you're picking somebody up on Allen or Elmwood or Chippewa, where it's real busy, like on a Friday, Saturday, or even by the arena, you know, for us, the only thing we have is a name. So, I mean, anybody can can get confused accidentally. You know, there's multiple Jeep Grand Cherokees driving. There's multiple Toyota Corollas. So to have the same vehicle pull up around the same time is not uncommon. So just getting into the wrong car sometimes does happen.
Yeah.
But you know, the other thing too is a lot of people just don't look and don't pay attention. They just see the sticker and they're like, oh, that's the ride, even though it's not even the same car.
Oh yeah, no, me. I'm like waving and I'm like, well, Robert, are you an Uber driver? I know, because they're looking for a guy, you know, and so, but yeah.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's the Wild West, so there's still a lot of things that need to be, you know, just kind of sorted out and figured out. And I mean, it only can go up from here.
I agree.
Iron out the kinks, iron out the problems, and work a little smoother, a little better. All right, so yes, that passenger understood the importance of driver safety. Why don't other passengers get that too? And then why don't these companies understand it too, like Uber and Lyft? I have seen a email come from Lyft where they were talking about driver safety, which they talk about in all these emails, and I never really see anything ever happening. So I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? But if this lawsuit holds true that this woman was talking about, I haven't heard anything. If you guys have heard something about it, you know, comment below and let me know. But I haven't heard it. I look up a lot of different news within Uber and Lyft, and sometimes like certain things will fall through the cracks, maybe because it's just a smaller news article, it hasn't been picked up, whatever it might be. But in this case, if that's actually true, that would actually be a pretty good lawsuit I would be behind in terms of making sure passenger safety and driver safety is at the forefront of everything. So she was naming how like the actual account needs to be in the name and they have to have an ID to show. That's cool. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I like the fact that they need to have an actual name. They should have identifiers in their account, maybe not necessarily for drivers to know. I'm okay with that. But if there's ever an issue like damage, assault, anything criminal, civil, that they need to get a hold of the person, guess what? They very easily can find that account holder and make them responsible for whatever it might be, whether it's criminal or civil restitution. So that's always a good thing. But yeah, having the name is probably key. And like I said, having some identifiers put in for their account, and a picture popping up on the driver's side would be great, so we know who you are, we can differentiate. Now when it comes to taking a different person than what's on the account, there's a lot of people I've talked to that say they won't do it. If there's somebody other than the account holder there, they won't take them. But for me personally, what I do, if they're giving me the proper information, then I'm okay with taking them to where they need to go, because guess what? I have a dash cam, so all of that is on the dash cam. And whether you think Uber or Lyft will use it or not, I'll make them use it down to the skinny of it. I'll make them use it if it ever came down to it, especially longer rides where, you know, you're talking about a decent chunk of change versus a few dollars. But still, it's something that they need to do. But yeah, if they're saying that nobody but the account holder can use the account, I don't care about that as long as that person that is getting a ride is also authorized and maybe is on the account as an authorized user. That's always fine by me because, again, if somebody needs to get hold of that person for any issue, they know exactly who to go for. Yes, maybe the account holder needs to be held accountable for the actions of their passengers that they use on their account, but ultimately it would be the person who actually did the problem and whatever it might be. But yeah, she gets it. She understands not only passenger safety, but driver safety as well. So hopefully you guys do too. But yeah, if you heard that lawsuit or heard about that lawsuit, if that's a real thing, comment below, let me know. And if you have any news articles that you can link to, let me know, because I haven't seen it yet and I got to do a little bit better research just to see if that's the case, see where it might be in the court system and whatnot, if it is actually there. All right, but yeah, that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys understand the importance of driver safety and what we got to deal with on a daily, nightly, individual ride basis. But with that being said, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, learned a few things. If you have any comments or anything, leave down below on your thoughts on driver safety, what may be done to help be better, and then just comment below. Also, again, if you heard anything about that lawsuit, where there's some sort of lawsuit going on with passengers and driver safety, comment below, let me know of anything with links and whatnot. But yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Also, make sure to smash that like button, and as always, never drink and drive, always tip your drivers, and we'll see you next time.